Anyways, welcome back to Ladies Night, everyone. Oh, Lord. If you're not from the Boston area, I don't know if you know this, but we're in a freaking heat wave right now.
The hottest heat wave that ever did exist.
It's the legitimate worst. I couldn't touch my steering wheel after work today. The whole car felt like a sauna. The second I stepped outside, my mustache was sweating.
I was driving on the highway. It said 105.
105 was what it felt like today.
Oh, my God.
Was what my phone said all day. It felt like 105.
Horrendous.
Brutal. And one of the worst things, too, is this studio, there's no pattern that you can follow to figure out what it's going to be like down here. Because, like, when it was cold out, it would be, like, really hot down here. When it was, like, really hot outside, it'd be, like, really cold down here. So, like,
I have yet to experience it be hot outside and cold down here.
Well, for instance, yesterday wasn't as hot as today.
I'm glistening.
And it was twice as hot down here. So, I don't know. I don't know what determines that.
I don't know. It's a little steamy down here.
Yeah, all I know is it's hot as fuck down here right now.
It is.
I walked down to and I thought, I was like, oh, it feels kind of cool. This will be nice. And then everyone got in here and I was like, oh, shit.
And now we're all sitting very close to each other, like breathing on
lights,
each other. Yeah.
We've got all
the lights, camera action.
Lights, camera, action.
Yep.
And here we are. Well, anyways, how was your weekend, Dana? I wanted to follow up on your Bachelorette party.
Oh, yeah.
The murder mystery. How did it go?
It went well. She was so surprised. So I told you she didn't know anything about anything. Yeah. She just knew it was her Bachelorette party. And so she showed up and it was like so nicely decorated. And it was Gadsby decorated basically because it was like 1920s murder mystery party.
That's really cute.
And one of her bridesmaids lives in London, is going to school in London, whatever. So she was hiding upstairs when we were all, like, it was all the people from, like, our hometown, stuff like that. So she, like, kind of knew we were all coming. And then we were like,
cute.
go look upstairs. Like, the upstairs is really cute. It's, like, decorated. So she walked upstairs, and then her friend Sasha was, like, up there, and she started sobbing.
That's so cute.
So that was nice. Yeah, it was very
wholesome. She came all the way back just from...
She came all the way back. She basically is just staying for the month. Like, her family's from here. Oh. She went to college here. She grew up here. She's just living with her boyfriend and going to school in London.
Oh, shit. I thought going to Missouri was a lot. Nonetheless fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. International bachelor party, yeah.
Damn.
So she's basically just staying for the whole month because the wedding is at the end of this month.
Okay.
So she's going to have to come home for the wedding anyway. So she just decided to come home like for the full month and
just see family.
Yeah. So she's staying with her parents and she flew up early and down. I don't really know where London is. I've already covered, I don't know geography. She flew up, down, all around to get here. And yeah, so she was super surprised. The murder mystery party, everyone dressed up like to the nines.
Who was the killer? I'm so intrigued. How did Penny Pincher do?
Penny Pincher was pretty drunk and had this little notepad full of notes that made absolutely no fucking sense. Penny Pincher had a wild guess at the end. And honestly, the person that I would guessed, it wasn't far off. Like she was one of like the person I guess was like one of the three that possibly did it. So I was like, oh, it's pretty okay.
Okay. Do you still have the notebook?
No,
with your notes?
I
wish you would have kept that.
And I wrote everybody's real name. So like everybody's real name and like something that maybe could have possibly done with them. Like there was one girl, Stacy, and I was like, Stacy is a whore. Like I wrote that. I was like,
is Stacy one of your friends?
It's one of my friend's older sisters. And I was like, Steph is left-handed. Like
those were your giveaways as to whether or not they killed someone.
It was
she's
like
the horse. She's left-handed.
They made no sense, and it was like pencil too, so you could barely read it too. It was like chicken scratch, and it was just like nonsense. So, like basically me talking shit about everybody at the party, and I'm like behind my little notepad. I'm like everyone's trying to figure out who it is. I'm looking at all these notes, and I'm like, none of this makes sense.
You're just judging everybody. You're not even playing the game.
You're just getting drunk and being bitchy. You're like,
yeah, and the party, the actual like that event took a while because we took like an intermission. They had 1920s themed drinks. So the girl Sasha, the one from London, well, she's not from London, but I'm gonna call her Sasha from London. She wasn't like in the game; she was running the game.
Oh.
So she dressed up. She was like the person.
Cute.
It's like it happened like at a theater. She was the person that was like the theater attendant.
Oh, this
like,
didn't happen at like your place. You went to like a spot and did
no,
this?
but like our house was like a theater. We were all trying out to be in a play. There's a whole storyline that goes with Justin. And so she was like also the bartender and was like making these like 1920s themed drinks that we could order off like a menu. They really went all out. I know.
That's crazy.
I hope my best friend is listening to this podcast because boy, don't expect any of this.
You get penis straws and that's it.
Yeah, literally. And it was just, it went really well. She had a great time. The dead person was the fiance, Kyle.
Was he actually there?
No, so it was just a skeleton, and then they just put a picture of him on it and like put him in the bathtub and like put like food coloring all over it, so he's like a dead person.
That's really funny.
It was really funny.
So who was the killer?
This woman, Steph, girl Steph, that I went to high school with.
The left-handed one?
I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't
she
know.
Left-handed, they're not
I could honestly, like, everyone was like, we should play this game again, but like get new stuff. And I'm like, I could play this game again with all the same fucking clues, and I still would be surprised every single time.
Still have no idea what's going on.
I don't know about you guys, but I was lost the entire time. Not that I thought I would be good at it, but boy. And I found out did I ever talk about this? I don't even remember if I talked about this. All the weeks are blending together. I'm really tired. That the accountant means I'm a stripper.
Yes, I said that.
Wait,
I
what?
laughed when you said an accountant. It's a whole joke on TikTok.
Did you say that? When did you say that?
I don't know if I said that. I giggled when you said it, though.
did.
We'll listen back to the last podcast because I giggled when you said it.
You're gonna need to clarify this. In the murder mystery games, the accountant is usually a stripper.
It's not murder mystery games.
It's in the 1920s. I think it used to be.
I don't know. So all I saw was that it's a trend on TikTok where people with OnlyFans accounts would like make jokes when people ask them what their job is and would be like, "Oh, I'm an accountant," and it was like a whole joke so that people wouldn't have to say, "Oh, I have an OnlyFans account," like I'm a slut for money.
Yeah. So I didn't know any of this. I thought I was an actual accountant. I showed up with my little calculator, my pencils, and I was like ready to be accounting things. And all the like I like get there and I talked to my friend and her mom. I went to Portland early because I worked from Portland just so I didn't get stuck in traffic, and I basically was like the last one there, and they had to wait for me to like start the game and stuff. So I was at lunch with my friend, her mom, and they were both like, "Oh, you're a stripper." And I was like, "What?" And then I read my like clue thing back, and it's talking about like I'm like shy, but once I get up on the dance floor, I really let loose and stuff like this. And I'm like, wait, that makes so much more sense for a stripper than it does for an accountant. I was like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
It's like when you get on stage, you're a real show off. And I was like, okay.
All right.
Got it.
Get it.
And then like my specific clue, like my specific thing was like I had to basically just like kind of flirt with everybody I saw. And I was like, okay, well, that makes sense.
You thought freaking, what's her name, was a whore? You were the whore.
I was a whore. I knew I was a whore.
You were the whore of the night.
I've never heard of that. Unless
Same,
it's just like a
Justin.
girl thing. I've never heard of that
also-
reference in my life.
It's all over TikTok. That's probably the only place that I've seen it, though, is on TikTok.
Interesting.
I'm an accountant. There's like a whole thing about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I learned that. That was shocking information. So I was
You
a whore.
show up with your pen pad and your
I literally
pencil.
was like so excited to be an accountant, and but I wasn't. And then so I thought I was an accountant. Some other girls, one thought she was a boy, but she was actually a girl and she dressed as a boy.
Oh.
And then one other girl thought she was a girl, but was actually a boy and dressed the opposite too. That was
How do
funny.
you get that? I thought they told everyone like who they were.
You know your name, but it was like one was like they're like all very punny names. Like mine's Penny Pincher. One was Daff O'Dill, and she thought she was a boy, but she was actually a girl. Maybe like Daphne.
Daphne.
I don't really know.
I would have thought Daff was a girl.
So she dresses a boy, but it's like it tells you at the bottom like the dress for either. Like if you're
so you could take it either way.
Yeah, so one girl was Taylor and thought she was a girl, but she was actually a boy.
Oh.
So I don't know, yeah. But it was good. It was very successful. We went out to the breweries the next day, stuff like that.
They really went all out. I love that they went all out for that.
Yeah,
I make
everybody
fun of
really
bachelorette
like
parties, but that's like fun.
Yeah, no, everybody like it was nice that everybody went all in on the theme.
Yeah. You
like,
looked
sometimes
adorable.
you get people,
I responded to your
thank
thing.
you.
I think you.
Because you,
Could you just?
you sometimes no.
Oh my god.
You sometimes get people that like don't dress to the theme, and it's like, well,
You could have tried.
you could have been a little more fun than that.
Yeah.
And like this, everybody like really went all out, which was really nice, really fun.
I think flapper dresses is an easy one to do though.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I
ordered
mean?
mine on
It's, like,
Amazon.
fun.
It was it was also like a fun theme too.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I was exhausted driving home. I was telling Justin and Alyssa before this started, like, you know, when you're driving and like you do like the very long blinks and all of a sudden you like shake and you're like, I'm awake. I did that like not the whole way back, but like definitely from like New Hampshire to Boston. Like once I entered like Massachusetts, I was like, whew, I really gotta fucking get home.
Grab a coffee or something.
Yeah. And
did you guys sleep at all?
Like we did. Like I did sleep.
Or were you up partying all night?
Like, no, we weren't. We got home from Saturday night. We got home from going out like all day. And everybody else stayed up to like 2 a.m. The second we got in the house, I passed out.
No. I did that on my it was Saturday because I traveled home Sunday. Yeah.
I just couldn't hang. Everyone was like, don't be a loser. And I'm like, I'm a loser.
I am a loser.
I'm sorry. I'm usually in bed by 9 p.m. So.
Nope.
And then I listened to our podcasts on the way home. I'd listened to my first ladies' night podcast.
Did you listen to us?
Music and everything?
I
did. Which episode?
Not the one that just most recently came out, but the one.
Yeah, you're a few behind. Yeah.
I did not. Yeah, I mean, I only listened to one.
I think if you were going to listen to any, you should listen to the last one that we just did with the guys because they were actually really
honestly,
funny.
I got to say, I think all your shows have been good, but the last like 3 I think have been pretty good. Like the
nice.
last one you guys
good. Moving up.
No, I mean like the last one that was like the 3 of you with the 2 of you and Molly did. I thought was wicked funny. Mm-hmm. And then the one before that the 3 of us did was pretty good. And then I think the one I've gotten really good reviews on the one you guys did last week with the Trenches guys.
Everyone
so yeah, everyone really likes that one.
All right. I have a plane ride coming up on Friday, so I'll tune in then.
Save it for Friday.
And
save all of our podcasts for your big events that you need something to listen to.
When I just am forced to travel and I need something to listen to.
Did you watch our clip about Walmart Dale?
I did watch that. That was funny.
They cracked me up. They really do.
They are funny.
100% of our followers. Actually, I think a couple people actually voted on our Instagram thing. It wasn't 100% for the most part until the very end. A couple people
said no?
Said no. There were 2 people. 15 yes, 2 people said no.
Huh.
So I'm just letting those 2 people know that you're incorrect.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Your opinion is wrong.
Yeah.
I value your opinion, but it's not right.
How was your weekend in New Hampshire?
We actually had one of the best weekends ever. Friday we got down there. It was just kind of a... We did. It was
actually the best weekend of my entire life.
I'm sorry. Did you not have fun? I had a good time.
I had a good time.
He's still salty about Braintree Day or something.
Yeah.
They only brought it up a few times. It was fine. We had a great time though. Friday night it was pretty... I wouldn't really say chill. We drank most of the night and played games and stuff. Saturday we rented a pontoon boat. One of the nicest pontoon boats I've ever been on. It wasn't like a tacky, like old... trashy. It was freaking nice.
It was really nice.
Did you rent it?
We rented it.
We did.
Meredith drove. She got her boating license specifically for this weekend.
You can just get a boating license?
You can get a boating license. It's
like
a
little bit of a process, but she did
online class. She got her boating license. She drove the pontoon boat for it.
Like scary.
Her boyfriend drove it. TJ, I guess, drove most of the time. But Meredith, man, she hopped in there. She had it going.
I mean, when you're on an open lake, it's really tough to mess it up.
Especially when you're on like a pontoon
Meredith,
boat.
If you're listening, you did great. And we're all very proud of you.
No, of course she did great, but I don't know what we were worried about. Like you're just on a lake.
In general, the fact that you can get a boating
it,
license in 6 hours is a little concerning to me, but I believe that Meredith did a
I think
great
if
job.
we were in an emergency, none of us would have known what was going on or how to handle it. But for what we were doing,
I think it's different if you're in the ocean. When you're in the ocean, like when we like go on McGurdy's boat, like to the vineyard and back, that's completely different. That's when I wouldn't. I wouldn't want like you to get a boating license and the next day being like, all right, we're going to the vineyard. Like,
Meredith
I'd be
could.
like,
She has her boating license. I'll throw her behind the wheel. That could be entertaining.
Yeah, sure.
We had a good time though. And then Saturday night we all went out. There were fireworks like right by the lake.
I missed that part. Someone
fell asleep too early.
Uh-oh.
Had a little too much fun on the boat.
I was pretty drunk. But honestly, I pulled one of the like, it was so stupid too. I knew it. Like I was at a pivotal point where like I could either just suck it up and rally, or like the second I sat down and took a load off my feet, I was going to crash. And I had like a 15-minute window before everyone was about to go out. And I stupidly said...
You sat down.
Yeah, I didn't just sat down. I laid down.
Oh, no. You got horizontal?
Yeah, I got horizontal. And I was like, I'll just scroll on my phone for a few minutes. And then next thing I knew, I was gone.
We were trying to ask him. I'm like, hey, babe, like we're leaving. Everyone's getting ready. And he kept going, yeah. Wake me up when you're ready. And I was like... Now, like, if you want to get ready, like, lights are on, nobody's home. Yeah. I was like, all right, you go to bed.
Yeah.
But there were fireworks and it was beautiful. And then they played, what was the song that they played over it?
I wasn't there.
No, you watched the video afterwards. You watched it afterwards.
I don't know.
It was one of those popular. It was really cute.
I don't know.
I teared up. Nice. I had such a great weekend, and then the fireworks. I was very emotional. It was a good time.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I don't know. It was also
nice.
It was good. It was short. I think in the future, if we do it, I'd like to do maybe a third night, because like when you get up there late on Friday, you know, that kind of first night is just settling in, and then we basically had one day and one night. So maybe next time I'd like take a Monday off and stay there Sunday too.
Or like take a Thursday.
Yeah,
makes
either
way.
way.
Sense, but yeah.
Take a Friday off, go up Thursday night.
No, because look, if I'm already at Thursday, I can power through and finish and get myself to Friday. Everyone loves Friday, but how bomb is it to wake up on Monday when everyone else hates their lives and know I still got another day of vacation?
Not really. Monday would be the travel day.
Thursday.
I like Thursday to Sunday.
Give me a 3-day weekend on the latter half. All day, every day.
I will say the week does feel shorter when you have a Monday off rather than a Friday off.
It does, for sure.
The work week.
Yeah.
That's because everyone's looking forward to Friday, I guess. That makes sense.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think I have a point. I don't know.
Anyways, we had a great time.
That's awesome.
Everyone had a good time.
Any funny stories that you can tell on this
podcast?
I'm trying to think. Like, nothing crazy happened. Like, it was just overall just like fun. Mm-hmm. I can't think of anything like crazy or like ridiculous.
It honestly like wasn't even that crazy. We just had a good time. Like we played some drinking games, but no one was actually. I got screwed Friday night in whatever game we were playing, Stack Cup.
Oh, Stack Cup. You got stuck in the tornado, yeah.
Where they pile like right in the middle of all the cups is the one where everyone pours a little out and
the
then
death
like
cup.
the death cup. But then all the other ones, so you have to work your way to the middle.
I for the first time played Stack Cup Memorial Day weekend. And I was pretty
screwed.
Bad. I got screwed a bunch of times.
For the one person who can't drink a lot and like stay up and rally all night, I was drinking the most, I think, that night.
You can get put in the spin cycle real quick in that game, and it's not fun.
And then I had him on my lap.
It's a very stressful
game. It is a fun
game,
yeah.
Stressful. But it was a good time.
That's fun.
Yeah, I made some money. I won one game that we played. I forget. Oh, Flip Cup. We did
you did. You
Survivor
won
Flip
Cup, yeah. And
hell yeah.
I wish if you're out there listening, call us. Tell us how Braintree Day was. If you were,
please.
If you were here and you witnessed it.
I was gonna say please don't. But if you want to interact with us, please do.
Yeah, but I guess do that.
I'm intrigued. Actually, did McLeod do anything? Did anyone do anything?
No, I actually felt really bad for McLeod because McLeod wanted to do this big party for Braintree Day.
And everyone was like, "You're a loser."
Everyone was gone. Everyone
everybody was just gone. Yeah, everybody
did better things than Braintree Day.
Everybody went and did better things, so he literally like picked up a shift and worked that.
All right, so it looks like you didn't miss much, Justin.
Was there even like a newspaper story or anything about it? No, probably not.
The front page.
Yeah,
probably not.
Of the Globe.
Oh my God,
the Braintree Globe.
The World Globe.
Oh, okay,
Boston.
Not just the World Globe.
All right. Well, I don't think we missed out on much, and we had a great time on the lake. So
it was good. Yeah.
Anyways,
so this is I guess it's now that enough time has passed. This is a funny story.
Okay.
And I'm by enough time, I mean like 24 hours. So Andy and I had our 3-year anniversary yesterday.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. And he decided to pull a prank on me.
We knew he was going to do it. It was
a prank?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't know about it.
Oh, well.
You knew? Did he talk about it?
Well, he basically, in our scramble chat, he said that he was going to do it. And I think it was like a couple minutes went by, nobody responding. And then I think it was Dutcher who just sent a message saying, I think you're playing with fire.
He was playing with flaming hot fire.
What did he do?
So like a week ago, I was like, are we doing anything? And he was like, you want to just go to dinner or something? And I was like, sure. And he was like, okay, where? I was like, where are we going to dinner? He was like, wherever you want to go. And I was like,
could you plan something?
Yeah, I was like,
boys are so annoying.
So I was like, why don't we just go to Fat Baby? We get Fat Baby literally every single week. That's where we go out if we go out. And he was like, sure. And I was like, all right, cool, fun. And I was kind of looking forward to Fat Baby, but then I was kind of like, I wish we would should do something else, a little bit harder.
Fun. Yeah.
And then the day before, Monday, so our anniversary is Tuesday. This is a Monday. He's playing in a golf tournament. And I'm like doing the laundry and I'm like, what time are we going to Fat Baby? And he goes, oh, I got to record the podcast. Can we do it like either late or like Wednesday or Thursday. And I'm like, well, I record the podcast on Wednesday. And then Thursday we have to drop Josie off at the Pooch Hotel and we're leaving Friday morning for Charleston. So like, no. And then
it's now or never.
And
buddy.
I was like, and also you don't even have a reservation yet. Like in my head, I'm like, are you kidding me? And I was like, we don't have to do anything. Let's not.
Never mind.
The typical like,
You're
fine,
me.
you ruined it. We're not doing anything. And then he's like, are you mad at me? And I'm like,
yes.
No, I'm fine. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm texting all my friends. He like leaves to go to the golf tournament. He's like, I feel bad. I'm leaving. Like, honestly,
you should. As
the
you
acting
should.
on this guy makes me a little sus as well. So
oh, shut up. He was lying this whole time.
He's like texting me like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just like, and then I'm like so upset. Then he gets home that night and he's like, I want to just apologize for earlier. And I threw the biggest hissy fit you've ever seen in your whole goddamn life. Honestly, he started like getting really upset. I think because I was saying other hurtful things that had like nothing to do with this. It just all came out. And he was like, oh my God, freaked the fuck out. He's like so apologetic. Like we just didn't talk the rest of that night. Like,
yeah,
that's it. Got into bed, didn't talk.
After all that, he still didn't tell you?
I wake up the next morning, get up with the dog, whatever. I walk in our room. He's like, happy anniversary. I'm like, uh-huh. And then, like, all day, he, like, put up this nice Instagram post. He's like, you see my Instagram post?
I saw it.
I just didn't write anything with my eyes for
I saw that you literally put no caps, and I was like, she's so salty
God,
right now.
He's like,
oh my God, the backstory now that I've seen both of them is really funny.
I knew it the second I saw it. I was like, she literally didn't even put a word.
Went through all day being so nice to me. I went and got my nails done. He like sent me a Venmo to get my nails done. I'm like, anything that you try to fucking do now is already ruined because I already made you feel bad and that's why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Then, so whatever, he like leaves to go record the podcast and I'm just like sitting there watching TV, like waiting for him to get home. Like I'm already hungry. I'm like, I'm going to be fucking hangry by the time he gets home.
You're already pissed and then you're hangry.
So pissed. 5 minutes later, he walks through the door and I'm like, what happened? Are you okay? And he was like, I was never going to record a podcast. Do you think I'm an idiot? And I was like, I mean,
kind of.
Now, yeah. And he gives me a card. He bought me a massage with like a mani-pedi. We went to Ocean Prime.
That's adorable.
It was, it was nice. I was like, also, when I was screaming at you
that's
last
what I mean.
night,
He didn't tell
why were you just like, chill out?
Oh my God.
And
okay, so here's the thing. Did he actually plan that whole surprise or did you get pissed off?
He did. He planned
did he? Because I also was like, did you run out this morning and go get this massage? He had to go to Quincy to get something and I was like,
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I
when did he tell you about the surprise?
Is that Thunder?
Oh, like months ago.
It is.
Months ago.
It's the
It was definitely not months ago because he told the
Months
Scramble
ago.
guys like a week ago.
He's had this plan since your last anniversary.
It's so untrue.
Oh yeah, the severe thunderstorm is hitting us right now.
So that was loud thunder. So it was nice. It was nice. Wow, and but except I was like, I'm like someone that's like very notoriously runs really cold. Like I'm like comfortable sitting down here kind of.
I'm sweating. So.
And he
Swamp Ass Central over here.
They were like, do you want to sit inside or outside? And I was like, oh, outside. I don't want to be cold inside.
Yeah.
It was 102 yesterday. What are you sitting outside
choice.
for?
Andy's sitting across from me, sweat falling down.
Outside? But that's the thing.
I saw his cute picture of you too, and I was like, how the fuck do you look good sitting outside now?
We're eating hot food. I'm like, I feel sick. The food's so good, but I'm like trying to eat it. I'm like,
never mind.
I literally was like, I have to go to the bathroom. I was like, I could sit in this AC bathroom all fucking night.
God.
I feel like places like that, though, when it's wicked hot out, they overcompensate with the AC to the point where like you're cold.
And I was wearing
you're
like
not
a dress, like a very loose dress, like so I was like would have been. It was a bad decision though. It was very bad.
You were damned if you do, damned if you didn't. You were kind of.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that because Andy blamed it all on me.
You could grab like a jacket and sit inside or something. I don't know. There's alternatives.
But it was great.
That's actually hilarious though.
That was his little prank. Hope he doesn't mind me airing this out on the.
Not really hilarious. I say that's hilarious because it happened to you. Please don't ever do that.
In hindsight, now that enough time has passed,
please don't.
It's funny. I was still like mad even after he gave me all this stuff.
Funny,
I can imagine the hissy fit that you threw, and you've seen me throw a hissy fit or two.
Yeah.
Please don't do that to either of us.
He had to text all his friends. He's like, we're on our way to Ocean Prime, and I am still living at my apartment. So
you didn't get kicked out. That's a plus.
Yeah, he texted us as he was about to like walk out the door the first time, and he was like, all right, guys, I'm about to walk out the door.
He's like updating all of his friends as this shit's about to go down.
Yeah,
he thought I was going to murder him.
Legit.
He wanted like some other alibi so that way, like,
he dead ass goes, I'm about to walk out the door now. I'll let you know how it goes. If you don't hear from me in 10 minutes, call my mom.
I would be like crying when he comes back in or something to make him feel. I would definitely cry. Like if he walked out the door, I would start crying. He'd be like, why do you hate me?
By the time that he came back in, I was just so over it. Like I had already sunk in that I was literally watching Below Deck eating chips and salsa. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, at that point, I would have been mad that my current plans were ruined. They're like, I just settled into a good TV show. Yeah.
I was like, whatever. I'll just eat some snacks.
Chill for a little bit.
Wait.
No, that's pretty dope though. Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. It was nice.
That's cute though. Ocean Prime is good.
Yeah, it was my first time having it.
I don't think I've ever been to Ocean Prime.
I went to the one in Beverly Hills. That one was good.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It was very nice. Thank you. I'm a bougie bitch. I only had wine there. That's all I could afford.
Yeah. I mean, I looked at the menu. I was like, "What the fuck are we here?"
I just ordered myself a bottle of wine. It was a good time. Well, anyways,
those are my only recaps that I had.
Happy 3-year anniversary to you guys.
Thank you.
That's very exciting.
Oh, also, I want to make an announcement. I tweeted this, but
you're pregnant.
No.
As a result of last night's
I had a bottle of wine last night. No way. It is anklet girl season. I have an anklet. So I have a cool girl.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not on board with that.
You're not on board with this?
No.
It's making a comeback.
Is that like are you just talking about anklets in general? Or is that a specific brand?
I'm talking about anklets
in general. Okay.
But I'm an anklet girl. It makes me cool. It makes me chill. It makes me
like a surfer girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just go with the flow. You just vibe.
Yeah.
You just vibe. Yeah.
So I'm an anklet girl this summer. Get on the train.
I will not get on your train. I'm sorry.
Why?
I fully support your decision. I don't wear jewelry in general, so that's my thing. I hardly ever.
You're wearing 2 necklaces, a ring, and a watch.
He bought me the ring. I have to wear that. I also like wearing.
I'm
sorry.
Well, if you don't like it,
I love the ring. I'll always wear it. I love the ring. I wear my Apple Watch because it makes me feel special. Okay. This is the first time I bought these this weekend. At the souvenir shop, I went to buy a T-shirt that said Lake Winnipesaukee on it, and then these necklaces were at the checkout, and it was a last minute. They were $3.
Okay.
So this is the first time.
But it's a tough look saying I don't wear jewelry when you're wearing literally 2 necklaces, a ring, and a watch.
Yeah.
I don't like an anklet.
Oh. That's
on other
truth.
people, I'm not wearing an anklet. It looks great.
Thanks.
You look adorable. Other people can pull that off. There are things that other girls in the world can pull off that I cannot. An anklet is one of those.
Cool in Charleston with my golf fit. I got my little
you
squirt.
could. Charleston's probably a good place.
I have a little squirt. I have like my little like sleeveless tee.
What's the Lily
my little
Pulitzer?
hat.
You're gonna be like a little.
No, I have a Lululemon squirt, and I just got a non-really branded white top and my little anklet.
You're gonna look so
cute cool out there.
All right. Well,
everyone's gonna be like, look at that girl. She's so cool, so chill.
I can't wait to see pictures.
I bet she's never thrown a hissy fit in her whole life.
No, she's never gotten mad at her
Specifically
boyfriend.
not last week.
She's so cool. She's so chill.
She lets everything just roll off her shoulder. She doesn't care. You don't want to do anything for anniversary? She doesn't care.
That actually brings up the Below Deck, because one of the first things that the Chiefs do said was, I'm a pretty chill girl. Like, I'm not going to yell at the girls and, like, tell them what to do. I'm very chill. And I looked at Justin and I was like, if you have to preface that you're a chill girl, you're not a chill girl.
Yeah, wear an anklet so everyone knows. You
wear
have to
an
say
anklet,
it.
maybe she'll look more chill.
Probably.
She's clearly not.
What accent does she have? Because let's move on to Below Deck.
Pretty sure she's.
Oh my God. We can go right into Below Deck because I have a lot of thoughts. Where was...
So she referred to herself, I believe, as a Kiwi. So I think that's New Zealand.
Okay.
But I'm not positive.
I did not catch that reference.
I know a Kiwi's New Zealand. But
I heard Kiwi. I didn't know that there was a reference to New Zealand.
What?
Well, if you're from New Zealand, you're a Kiwi.
Where was Joao from?
I don't know.
Do you know Joao?
Yeah.
Where was he from?
I don't know. I can't remember. A New Zealander.
Yeah, a Kiwi is a New Zealander.
Especially a soldier or a member of a national sports team.
Yeah. So like,
oh my God, wait, a flightless New Zealand bird with hair like feathers. They're really cute.
It's a kiwi?
Yeah.
it's also a bird.
They have sensitive nostrils. They're really cute.
That is not cute at all.
It's like so ugly it's cute type cute.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
it looks like a
little
rat
kiwi.
with legs.
Yeah, it does. But
Yeah. Oh, it has little it has a little bill and it has little sensitive nostrils. That's cute.
Anyways, so she's not chill.
Um,
I like her so far. She hasn't done anything super crazy, but she's not gonna be chill.
she hasn't had enough time to do anything super crazy.
None of the chief stews are like relaxed.
You can't be in that position. You have to be like
you do
a tyrant.
Keep Hannah was Hannah was one of my favorites. Hannah's the OG. Everyone loves her.
Yes, love Hannah.
Who was the next one?
I mean, I love Kate Chastain.
Oh my God,
I loved
Kate's
her.
the second.
I liked her
100%.
the most, and then Hannah was second to mine.
Hannah's the OG. So, but she's second on my list. Also, I like Kate better.
Wait, Below Deck Med came before Below Deck.
Kate wasn't on it before Below Deck.
She was on Below Deck, not Below Deck Med.
What?
Kate.
Then maybe
she works with Captain Lee. I fucking love Captain Lee.
I love Captain Lee too.
He's so cute. They're Below Deck, that franchise, and that was before Below Deck Med, I thought.
Okay.
And then Hannah's Below Deck Med.
Maybe when I started watching it, I definitely saw Below Deck Med first, and then I saw a regular Below Deck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched in quarantine. I watched Below Deck from the very start to finish. Then I started watching Below Deck Med.
I should do that actually. We should start that.
You should. Some of the like early seasons are very funny. Like the boats are very funny. It looks like they're older and like the guests are fun. Like it's just a lot funnier because it's older.
There was one guy on it that was really funny. He came back and was a bosun one year. I forget his name. You would know him if you saw him. Eddie.
I love Eddie.
I love Eddie. He's kind of a dick, but I love Eddie.
He was on Below Deck, regular Below Deck.
Okay, but that was one of the older ones though. And then he was on a newer one that I saw him on.
Yep.
Okay. I like him. But Captain Sandy and Malia are back.
Yep.
They were on the other ones.
I love Malia. We've already covered this. I want to be Malia, essentially.
She's single now. She actually is kind of fucking crazy.
I don't want to date her, but I want to be her.
Did you see the
I'm not a
preview
biggest
for the whole
fan.
season?
I'm sorry. I
love her.
I just can't, like, I don't like her. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Women in power.
No, I don't.
I just like the way she's just short and cute and like athletic and like just like pretty and like
she hasn't done anything this season yet.
No, I don't know. I mean,
there's only been 2 episodes out. Yeah. They haven't had enough time.
Right.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I know nothing about her. She's probably great.
If you saw the whole
facts and figures, why you don't like her?
She's probably great. I really don't know much about her.
The vibe is off.
No, I actually have no clue. You guys are all just saying she's great, so I was just like, oh, I hate her. I don't know.
Well, that is not valuable input.
Okay, well, and my valuable input is I do not know what to think about her. I don't know really anything about her, but she seems okay, I guess.
She's chill. I like her. Captain Sandy's she's a peach. Mm-hmm. I love her.
So how about the first episode where this chef just like had some sort of meltdown?
Huge pussy.
Like a psycho is like, I hurt my knee. I can't do my job. I want to get an MRI.
So here's the thing. I want to know, like, I need to see the results of this MRI. Because he's either just being a huge pussy or like he actually hurt himself. But the show is making him look like a huge puss.
Well, we didn't watch the second episode. You said you watched half of it. Does he come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
He comes back, but he's like, I need all the help I can get. I can't do crew meals. I'm like still in pain. Like blah blah blah.
What were the results of his MRI?
It was
like
nothing was wrong.
Like an inflamed tendon or something.
Nothing was wrong, and he's just like still in pain. He says, but he's gonna just work through it. But he also has admitted to having these kind of meltdowns before, like big
panic attacks. He was freaking out.
Yes,
it was anxiety induced.
Yes, he had an
100%.
anxiety attack. Is what he had.
That's exactly what it was. He freaked out.
Oh yeah, he said this has already happened to him before. It's something he needs to work on. Like in one of the private talks, like directly to the camera, not to anybody else.
Huh.
And like everybody hates him. Everyone's like, fuck you, dude.
I hate him. He's a huge pussy. And then the lady that they brought in from another boat to try to help out.
She was useless.
I feel like they did that on purpose because she was like the most incompetent person I've ever seen.
She was a sous chef on another yacht.
She wasn't even a sous chef. Like you're a better sous chef.
She said she was an assistant chef. That's not saying much. She did not do anything but get in the way.
No. The other girl,
saying you're a better sous chef than her,
could have done that. Yeah.
Yeah. And like and also the guests, like I get it. They're like, this is a mega yacht. This is fucking ridiculous. Like freaking out.
That lady was a bitch.
I get that they're upset because they paid for this, but it's like, it's no one's fault other than the chef. Like, you can't blame the captain. Like, they can't get anybody there because they can't quarantine anyone in time. Like, you need someone now and they can't get anybody there now. They're doing the best that they can.
For sure. I'm the same type of person. I'm only going to blame the chef. I'm not going to like scream at someone else's face. She legitimately, and you could tell that she also had a few drinks in her, at the end was like, this is a mega yacht. This is unacceptable. And if I was Captain Sandy, I'd be like, you know what? Shut the fuck up.
You could tell those were all like spoiled little trust fund babies that like, you know what I mean? Like,
they're all spoiled. Exactly. They're all like, you're used to having whatever they want with the snap of a finger.
Exactly. Like a normal person, like I was looking at that food and I was going, that looks really good.
It doesn't look terrible. It probably doesn't taste like
But even
great.
if it didn't taste great, it's like, dude, they just...
But it's food.
It's
just
food.
Eat it
it's just eat it, drink, enjoy the boat. They explained. They were like, dude, our chef hurt himself. We're gonna try to make do until he can get back. And they're like freaking out. I'm like...
Why couldn't you just be like, okay, like night number 1, we know what happened. Let's move on. No.
And also just like eat the food.
Right.
Drink and enjoy the fucking mega yacht that you're on.
Right.
That's the point. It's not, I mean, I guess the food is like a main part of the experience, but.
Then she was also like, you didn't put out my glow sticks that I brought.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
like, stop.
There is nothing you can do about it, so why be upset about it?
Right.
No.
Literally
I'll
nothing
go get
you
your
can do
fucking
about
glow
it.
sticks and shove them where.
I don't have the temperament to do anything like that because, like, I don't.
Hospitality is it's a rough.
Because I don't think I could just let somebody who's just clearly just not a good person just bitch at me and just smile and take it.
I was a waitress for 6 years and I was like, oh my God.
Hospitality, it's a rough industry. When I worked for the event planner, it was interesting because you work with those kinds of people all the time.
Oh yeah.
Very demanding.
Speaking of the customer always being right, this new thing that I've been doing, which I'm like, I need to stop doing this. I decide between 2 things on a menu. I'm like, I want this or this.
Okay.
This or this. This or this.
Then you ask.
And then I can't remember what comes out of my mouth, but it's not the thing I decided on. It's the other one.
Wait, what? So you...
Okay. Seems like a personal issue.
It is.
So you just fumble the ball. You narrow it down to 2, and then when they ask you your order, you panic and blurt out the one you don't want.
And then I get it, and I'm like, it happened last night. I go, did I order this? And Andy was like, I can't remember. And I was like, I cannot remember. And he was like, the guy was writing it down. And I was like, I assume he's right. I assume the waiter is right. I'm gonna eat it because I was deciding between this and that.
And was it good?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Well, I mean...
But this happened to me before when I was at like a place in Southie, and I was deciding between like some sort of like breakfast like plate and breakfast tacos. I decided on the breakfast plate, and then tacos showed up in front of me, and I was like, "Did I order this?" And the girl I was with, Erin, she was like, "I don't remember," and I was like, "I don't remember. I have no
Are you
no
drinking in all
recollection."
these instances?
No.
You're sober?
Yeah, and I have no recollection of what I ordered, and I'm like, I've got to stop doing this. I eat it anyway, and I'm like, whatever. I was deciding, but it's not like something I did. Like, it wasn't. I must have said it because I was deciding between those 2 things. If it was something completely different, then I probably didn't order that.
Question it. Yeah.
But yeah,
no,
something I need to stop doing. Like blacking out when I order and order the wrong thing.
Talk about social anxiety.
Yeah. I literally need a course in re-entering society because so far it's not going well.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
But yeah, Below Deck Med is off to a very hot start with the missing
I had one other
chef.
comment. Yeah. The chef was a big thing, but then Lexi, the second stew.
Which one?
The black girl.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be an issue. I can already tell. But she's like,
yeah,
just don't tell me what to do. And I'm like,
you're a second stew. You're going to be...
Do you know what you signed up for?
Your
that's
job
basically
description
the job.
is just doing what you're told.
That's what I think. But she's like, I know what I'm doing. Just don't tell me what to... That was in like one of the private interviews too. And she's like, I just know what I'm doing. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, she's going to probably stir up some
between
shit.
You and Katie, that's the chief stew. I was
and
like, that's
she
not
said,
be
what else did she say? She was like, I don't really get along with chief stews because I know the second they get that title, the laziness just comes in. And I'm like, oh, damn.
She made that comment too, like about them just being mad that they're not pretty and she is.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, and then she said she was in a beauty. She's like, I was in Miss Bahamas, was it?
And she's like, I
Bermuda?
don't tell people.
I don't tell people, and they cut to like 3 clips of her being like, I was in Miss Bahamas or Bermuda. What was it, Bermuda or Bahamas?
I think it was
Miss
Bahamas.
Yeah, she's like, I was in Miss Bahamas. I was in Miss Bahamas. I'm like, yeah, you clearly tell
She's
people
like,
about it.
Especially not the crew. And it's like her walking right behind someone going, yeah, I was in a pageant.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I think she's annoying, and she's definitely gonna come into play.
Like one of the previews for the rest of this season was her like on the phone with her mom, and she's like, Mom, I'm coming home. I'm not having a good time.
Oh yeah, she goes, Mom, I'm quitting right now. I'm coming home.
After she had a fight with Katie, the chief stew.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I kind of like this chief stew. Oh, also, did you see the chief stew dated someone from
what's his name?
dated Aisha?
Aisha's the girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He dated her when they were on the boat together.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Who?
It's not like Colin. It's
No. I can picture him. Jack.
That's who it was.
And she was like, yeah, he actually got a tattoo of me. And then they cut to his season where he's like,
yeah.
oh, I got this when I was fucked up in Thailand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a tattoo of her
It
butt
was
or
the
something.
it was the side profile of her face.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. But it's on his arm.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He also
that
had
was
like a
funny.
shaved head when they dated. I didn't recognize him.
Yeah. But yeah, very funny that they dated. I feel like they would be an insane couple.
Insane. They're both, because he's like super lazy and chillax and she seems super type A. That's probably why it didn't work out.
Yeah, and she
would
said
assume.
they were just too young and in love, and I don't know what that means, but I don't know why that means it didn't work out.
That
Seems
it
like
didn't
it'd
work
be
out.
great, but
Who knows?
yeah,
I'm
I
excited
think
for this season.
this is going to be a very good season ahead.
Captain Sandy and Malia get into an argument at some point. They get into a big fight.
I think, yeah, and the way that they showed this, where it's like you have 24 hours to get your shit together or you're off the boat.
Yeah.
I don't think she's talking to Malia. I think she's talking to somebody else, but they make it
The editing.
seem like it's Malia, yeah, for the views.
Alex talked about that, the editing of it though. He's like,
Yeah.
you film 24/7 and they only show you their 45-minute episodes. He's like, they cut out so much and they edit it
Oh, yeah.
so wrong.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's reality TV, baby.
That's what they're doing.
that's what we're here for. That's what we love.
Yeah, it's what the people want. It's why they tune in.
Gets the people going.
But yeah, I'm excited for this season. I love Malia, love Sandy. I'm really digging this new chief stew. I was worried because I was worried I was worried it was gonna be Bugsy, and like I
Oh no,
didn't want Bugsy
I
to
don't
be
like
chief
Bugsy that much.
Yeah, so I was worried, but now I'm excited.
Well, we'll stay tuned. We'll recap that. We need to finish episode 2 and then
I need
move
to finish
on.
episode 2 as well.
Yeah.
Monday we'll watch the new one. So we'll hop on the train. Well, maybe we'll have some below deck guests on our episode, and we can recap some of them.
Yeah.
Recap it with them.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, see what you can muster up over there.
I
Let us know.
Yeah, producer Justin,
we got
pick it up for us.
yeah. So I got to get this out of the way now before the show. Cause
We'll do no work of our own, but hook it up for us, please.
I will try. I really will try.
Oh, I almost got us a sponsorship. I'll tell you later.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah.
I thought you did.
No, not yet. I'm securing it. We're in the
Oh,
process.
secure the bag, girl.
We're gonna get some free sunglasses.
Ooh, is it fun? Are they nice?
I
Are
don't
they
know,
like?
they seem nice?
Okay,
They're a
you do your
potential.
thing.
They're a potential sponsor. Yes, they're amazing.
Oh,
They're the
great.
best sunglasses in the
We
world.
love
I have to cut this out.
We can't wait to put them on our face.
You talk about. I want to wear this on my face. You talk about your thing, and we'll do our own thing. You talk about your thing.
What was my thing? What was I saying?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. You said you want to plug something before the show gets started, even though we're about 43 minutes and 33 seconds
I wanted to plug.
in,
Wait, what were we just talking about? What did I want to plug?
You said you wanted to get it out of the way.
which is completely not out of the way.
Oh no! I
You're
It
very
is
much in the
Well,
way.
no, so-
It's 43. It's like directly in the middle of
no.
it.
So okay. So after this, like we have the Altered Reality show, and how do you pronounce? Is it Ali Dory?
Oh, I actually don't know her. I didn't watch Sailing yet.
I would just call her Allie Door. I think it's Door.
Door. I'm
call her
thinking of
Allie.
Finding Nemo because she's Australian and Dory, and I'm like Allie Dory.
Is it Wallaby Lane?
Just why don't you just call her Allie?
Ask her
Why
what
you
her
don't have to
address
use
is.
her last name.
Well, if I introduce her, I'm gonna have to use her last name. There's a
Oh my
bajillion
God, Alex
Allies.
and Anastasia know. She's also
Oh.
going to be there. You can just ask her what her name is.
Okay, well, I'm just asking you before I have to
don't
ask
know.
her.
I
Okay.
didn't watch Sailing yet. I don't know who it is.
I'll ask her.
I know who she is. These are cute.
Do you like them? They don't have to be nice.
They're
No, they're really cute.
they're super nice. I like these ones. I've always wanted to try a pair for
Oh, I
myself.
have those. I have some in my bag. Do you want to try them on?
Yeah, I want to see what they look like on me. Tell me if they look good.
Oh, I hope they're in here.
I'll be very disappointed if they're
But
not.
you have a pair right now.
No, they're not.
It's the same style.
It's the same style.
Oh, well,
man, they're in my other bag.
That's an
what a
inferior
tease.
brand.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we need to try out this brand.
That's my bad. All right. Well, if they need to send us some, we need some to try out.
We need some sunglasses to model.
Yeah.
I do have. You saw Danny's Instagram story or Snapchat or something. I had those on.
She was calling you Kris Kardashian.
Yeah, I'm famous, is what she said. I think she has a famous friend. But I have yet to unpack my bag from the weekend, and the sunglasses are still in there because that's just the kind of person that I am.
Just want to throw it out there. If my bag was still unpacked from the weekend, there would be a conversation about it.
Can't believe that your bag is not unpacked from the weekend.
It's Wednesday.
No, it's not. But you know what?
Monday I unpacked all my shit and did 4 loads of laundry while Andy was tricking me.
I did laundry Sunday.
You know, maybe I should get one of those anklets because her room's her bag's unpacked, but I'm chilling. I don't care.
You should get an anklet, Justin.
I'm chilling. Keep your bag unpacked
anklet is not
as
strictly for
long
girls.
as you want.
No, I'm going to pick it up tonight now that you mentioned it.
You don't have to pick it up.
I'm going
cool.
to.
Boys and girls can participate in anklet season.
Boys and girls.
Anybody wondering?
I think it's way tougher for a dude to rock an anklet.
I'm going to get you an anklet.
Mine's a chill little wave. Look at me.
I see it. It was an upside down wave.
Well, yeah.
You can only do so much.
Now it's an upside right wave.
Right side up.
That's what I meant.
We got it.
Hey.
We were on the same page.
There.
I'll get you an anklet. Do you want to match with Dana?
Oh, cute.
I don't think I can wear an anklet. I don't think dudes can wear anklets.
We should try it.
You could wear like a puka shell anklet or something.
Please don't.
That'd be funny.
I feel like that's super like West Coast.
You have to make it super jokester, so it's like a joke.
Yeah.
Haha. It's a joke.
Like
How
you
do I
like
do
it,
that?
but it's jokey.
A puka shell anklet.
Jesus Christ. I'll get you a puka shell anklet.
All right.
Please do.
Go ahead.
You have to wear it for the next show, though.
Go ahead.
All right. Or maybe a puka shell necklace.
Who's gonna see it during the next show?
You have to like stick your leg up in the air.
Put your foot up. Put your feet up, Justin.
Rest your leg up on the table.
I'll take a load off. All
Yeah,
right.
you work hard. Why not?
Yeah, appreciate that.
So, anyways, we got a little off track there. Coming back, Bachelorette episode 4. For those of you who watched it, Thomas was the talk of the night. Did you watch it?
Barely.
Bachelorette at all?
This was when I was having my meltdown. This is going down, so I like barely caught the end.
Well, that makes 2 of you because that chick, whoever she was not happy
Oh
either.
yeah, she was having a meltdown too. It was hilarious.
Who?
Katie.
What's her name? Katie? Yeah.
She was having a meltdown too.
Oh, yeah.
Because she finally found out that one of the guys wasn't there for the right reasons. Fucking shocker. Most of them aren't there for the right reasons, but this guy was walking around blurting it out. He's like, I feel like I need to be a politician and go around and make everyone like me. And then they brought up the fact.
He was just being way too honest. I'm like, you need to reel it in, bro.
Too much. And then he just reveals
Do you want to go home?
He basically asked to go home. You can't just come out and be like, yeah, I've thought about becoming the Bachelor. That's why I'm here.
I'm going to go around and lie to everybody.
Yeah.
He just did, but like even everything he said though, like even when he tried to come off like he was telling the truth and be honest, like he still was a snake.
He was just trying to come back from what he said. You can't say, yeah, I came here like thinking about I could potentially be the Bachelor and then like walk back on that. Like you already said it. Now we know you're not here for the right reasons. We know you're not going to fall in love with her. You're done. And she told him that.
Oh yeah, she had the mic drop moment.
Yeah.
At
the rose
your
ceremony.
audition ends tonight.
That one.
Get out. Bam, bam.
That was spot on.
Oh wow.
I like that.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, she did though. It was very dramatic though, because she called him
So
up and all the
dramatic.
guys were like,
Love the dramatics.
stop. And then she's like, your audition ends.
But
was
she's
great.
kind of freaking me out because you can tell like the power's going to her head. Like she's becoming like a tyrant.
That's the name of the game though.
Like you like
I appreciate her getting rid of people so quickly.
Yeah.
She's not
like,
keeping
"Fuck it.
anyone
No,
around.
You're not here for the right reasons. Adios.
no one's there for the right reasons. I
No
bet
one is there for the right
she's not even there for the right reasons.
Probably
like
not.
what is she talking about?
I don't know that guy that showed up. I don't know
Blake?
who that is. Yeah,
Blake was on Tayshia's season.
I haven't watched The Bachelor in like 5
I
years.
thought he was a psychopath
He was
on
a
her
clown.
season.
He's a clown.
I liked him.
No, he's a clown.
Question. When she went back to his room
Yeah.
and he was like naked, I missed like most of that. I like couldn't hear what he said. And also, does he have teeth?
Does he have teeth?
He does have teeth.
What do you mean?
When they were talking earlier, I could clearly tell that he had teeth. But then when she showed up at his door, it looked like black, like he didn't have teeth. Like it looked like there was nothing there.
It must have been the camera angle or something.
I think he put his teeth in for those. But I'm like, is he a hockey player? Does he not have his front teeth?
No, he definitely has his teeth. He
does. I see what you mean though, because look, his other teeth are longer than. You have to.
Oh yeah.
So maybe it did. Maybe he was just. He looked like he was sleeping though. It's not like she woke him up and he was like naked, like doing something sketchy. He looked like he was like sleeping and was startled that the camera. Would you wake up from a nap and be startled if a camera crew was outside your door?
No, I would assume they'd tell me a camera crew was coming and I would like wake up.
It didn't look like they did. No,
I feel like they
zero warning.
I feel like the dudes like in this show, like even when they know what's gonna happen ahead of time, they try to like put on their skimpiest pair of briefs and act like they were just caught off guard. Like, like let's just. Oh, I didn't know you were coming.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he got zero warning, though, because I feel like Katie's the kind of person that would just kind of show up.
Yeah, but once I heard a knock at the door, the first thing I would do was put a pair of pants on. Like
he had pants.
He did not have pants.
He was still, even when he went back in and then came back out, he was still just in his boxers. He just put a sweatshirt on.
I'm saying he's in boxers. Like if I'm in my bed in just my briefs and I hear a knock at the door, I'm putting pants on before I answer the door. Like he was clearly like, oh wait, hold on, and like
I mean he was startled. He was woken up from a nap. I don't know. Maybe it was an emergency.
Is he a good guy? Do people like him? What's the deal with him?
I don't know. I really thought that he was a psychopath that started a bunch of drama on Tayshia's season. But then when they started talking about it on this one, I really have a terrible memory. So I apologize to those listening that hate me right now. I have no idea. I don't really remember him. But I thought he like started a bunch of drama and got sent home on the last season. But then she sat down with Katie and was like, he's a really good guy. He seems like he's here like for the right reasons, blah, blah, blah.
I hear for the right reasons one more time. I swear to God.
Should make it a drinking game during it.
No, I will be
every time you hear for the
on a Monday, which is not conducive for the work week.
I don't know. I liked him. He's cute. He seems genuine, but I really thought that he was a drama starter on Tayshia's. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
He's
gonna start drama now that he's here.
I get more interested as when they really narrow down a few guys, because even Andy was like, how many guys are there? And I was like, I think there's he was like, it seems like there's only like 6 left. Because they never, I was like, I can never tell until they're all together for the rose ceremony how many there are and there's so many. I'm like, I've never seen that person.
Justin said that too. And I said, those are always the ones that sneak up at you.
Yeah.
Towards the end. Because those are the ones that they don't show right away, like in the beginning of the season.
And he was like, then they got together and he was like, oh wow, there's actually like 20 left. And I'm like, yeah. I needed to get, they need to really narrow it down to 6 and then I can keep track of who's who. So that's when I really start getting invested and interested. Because at this point, I really have no clue who the fuck who everyone is.
Yeah. I was super confused last night. Because we were rewatching it last night.
So I still love Greg.
I don't like Greg.
Excuse me?
I don't know.
Is it from that stupid TikTok rumor?
No, maybe a little. Because now I just think he's fake. I don't know. They're all probably fake. They all are.
Anyways,
they all suck.
He's just not a sweetheart in my mind anymore.
When he had to whisper in the ear, I was hysterically laughing. Everyone was like, that was cringy. He was like, I'm going to take you through the 50 states. And then just started naming states. He's like, I want to bend you over and show you the 50 states. That's what it was. And then he started naming states and just taking up time. And I thought that was so funny. And everyone was like, that was cringeworthy. And it was cringeworthy, but I thought that was a cringeworthy funny.
Like cute funny.
Like I liked it. I thought the other guy who took it really seriously was really
that was weird. I thought
that was weird. I was like, yikes, you're making me uncomfortable. But she was like, ooh, I liked that. And I was like, oh, I hate this season.
Did he mention Nebraska? Did you want to bend her over in Nebraska?
Oh my God. Nebraska. I was watching, what was I watching? Good Morning America, I think. And it was Nebraska is having the biggest comeback after COVID and really rip-roaring.
COVID doesn't exist in Nebraska.
I wish I could remember the headlines. It was very funny and it was very much like farms.
Shut up. Was it actually? Nebraska was on GMA?
It was.
Wow.
You got a shout out. And I was like, oh my God, something happened in Nebraska?
Oh, I'm intrigued
Alyssa.
now.
I almost texted you and then I forgot.
You should have. I don't watch GMA anymore.
I'm very much in one ear, out the other. The moment's here and then it fleets. It's fleeting very quickly.
How Nebraska is bouncing back after the pandemic.
Yeah, it's really coming back.
Wow.
People are talking about Nebraska now.
Go one cow at a time.
All right. Anyways, that's very exciting. I'll have to watch it's a 4-minute news story on GMA if anyone wants to Google that.
Yeah, you'll have to look it up.
Shout out Nebraska.
Well, you guys are one of the smart ones, or I guess, we won't get political. You guys were one of the ones at first that decided that, hey,
that sounds like it's going to start a political sentence.
yeah. Anyway,
COVID doesn't exist in Nebraska. I would say that they've been pretty lenient on their whole
because everyone's so fucking spread out. Because number one, there's no one there. Number two, it's just a wide open plain.
That's the thing, though. It is. You just have so. You have so like you can.
I have 50,000 people in my town. Probably 55.
But they count
55,000 people.
They count horses as people.
No,
so
they
it's
don't. Shut up.
Everyone gets a vote.
No one understands. Okay. Anyways.
All opposed, say nay.
Is that a Family Guy skit when they elect a horse as mayor?
I don't know.
That's what I imagine happens. That's what I imagine happens in Nebraska.
No, it's not funny at all. All right.
Oh no, it's in a show called like Detours or something. It was not a TBS show, and they literally it's like
the one with Dax Shepard.
Nope.
Oh. They filmed the show in Nebraska.
Oh, it wasn't in Nebraska, but they elect like a pony as mayor or something. And you need to go to the horse to make a decision.
That's actually a documentary. That's
Shut up. We don't have a freaking horse as the mayor. We don't count cows and horses as people. Everyone shut your mouths.
All right.
Those are funny jokes, though. I'll give them both to you.
But what was I talking about?
Oh, I asked if he said he was going to bend her over in Nebraska.
Oh, I don't know if he said Nebraska. I don't think so. Probably not. I can't imagine that's someone's first state they think of.
He said all 50 states. So.
But yeah, he only went on for like a few states. But it was funny. I thought I still love Greg. But I thought like the whole like truth or dare thing was stupid.
See, I didn't watch it that religious. Like I didn't catch that.
They did like a bunch of truth or dares and like the dares. The whole activity was a bunch of dares. You just have to do what was written on like the card.
What was the eating thing? Was that part of that?
Yeah, they had to eat the whole like one of them was like
plate of Twinkies.
Yeah. Eat like the whole plate of Twinkies. One of them was like fettuccine Alfredo. Eat the whole bowl, and it was like a giant, like big bowl, like a huge bowl of it.
I think they actually made them eat the entire thing.
There's no way you can physically possibly do that. I think.
How many Twinkies was it? They said like 150 Twinkies or something.
Yeah, it's just there was no way. But I think if you give it a good old college try, then they count it. Yeah, and then like the second part, I could
probably eat a big bowl of fettuccine. Honestly,
I couldn't. I get so full so quickly. My eyes are much bigger than my stomach, unfortunately. Andy hates it. He's like, you need to order like a kitty
kids meal.
Yeah, he literally was like, you have to order off the kids meal next time we go out. And I'm like, they have nothing good on the kids meal. I don't want to do that.
Can you ask for like a half
I want
portion?
the kids version of an adult meal.
I bet they do that.
But then like the second half of the date was, now you got to tell me your truths or something. And I was like, this is just so stupid.
Dude, I'm not even joking. Like if I'm ever in a situation where I have to play truth or dare on national television, dude, just lie.
I'm a lie.
Just lie.
Yeah. I'm really bad at lying.
Just lie. Like
but I would also attempt to lie.
If they say something that's gonna make me look like a huge scumbag on national television, guess what? I'm just not gonna say it.
I'm just gonna lie about it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
Are you a good liar?
I'm not. No, but
answer wisely.
If you put me on national television and you ask me something that's literally going to ruin my life, you think I'm gonna answer?
I mean, no, but I don't think they were like those types of questions.
I would hope not,
were they?
that's like not a good like. I don't know.
No, but okay.
No,
but
they didn't actually do like truth or dare. Like they weren't like pick a card and tell me the truth. It was like basically be open and honest with me about your feelings.
That was the date night afterwards, wasn't it? She was like, I just want everyone to be,
there was no truth in the games. It was all dares.
Okay.
Yeah. They had like wax part of their bodies. They had to like eat the gross food, and
it could be fun. We should wax.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember like on one of the earlier episodes, like they were asking, like she was asking them questions, and like the question was something like, "Have you ever like cheated on somebody or like been cheated on?" And like some of the dudes like straight up were started talking about stories about times they cheated on a girl. I'm like, dude, you're gonna go home. You're definitely not gonna win, dude.
Their line of thought there is that like I'm gonna be so honest, she's gonna trust me.
Oh, I get what they're thinking, but it does not come off. So they think it's not going to
backfire.
Yeah. Oh, it does not come off.
But I think it will. Like in my head, I'd be like, okay,
nope,
gone.
Bye. Like,
what's your face? Don't even know your name yet.
I'm like,
gone.
yeah, all right. I'm not going to see you next week. That was stupid.
I also have an unpopular opinion probably about Aaron. He's the guy.
Which one is he?
He looks like A-Rod.
Yep.
You know that one?
Yep.
I don't know. That just came to me. He's starting all the freaking drama in the house.
Yeah.
He's literally starting all the drama and nobody's calling him out for it. He's the one that like plants the seed about everything.
He's the potster.
Yeah.
He's the potster that gets away with everything.
Yeah.
There's
and
always
nobody said anything.
There's always one in every friend group.
It's him.
It's him.
It's Aaron.
There's always one. There's always one in the workplace. There's always one in every friend group. One that just like is the puppet and playing with everyone's strings.
Yeah. And no one ever calls him out for it.
No.
He's the puppet. I'm not a fan of him.
I agree. I don't have. Those are my only thoughts that I had. I love Greg. I thought that date thing was stupid. Thomas, so glad he's fucking gone.
Yeah.
He was way too confident.
Way too confident.
Way too honest.
Yeah. Way too honest.
For the show. For his own good. He should really learn to not be so honest. This should be a life lesson in lying.
I agree.
Dishonesty. A life lesson in dishonesty.
I completely agree.
And then
Andrew was the sweet guy though. Did you watch any of Andrew's the guy that was like, no, like we like shouldn't stir up the drama on our date night. Like let's just chill.
No.
He's the other cute one. I thought he was really cute. He like stole everyone's hearts.
Oh, no, I love Greg.
He's been Do you have eyes for anyone else? Do you know any of the other guys?
Nah, I don't know anyone
player.
by
You
name.
like the hockey player.
Is he the one in the box?
Or James? No, that's James in a box.
Is he still there?
Oh, is he the hockey player?
No, two different dudes.
Oh.
But they're both still
the
there.
firefighter.
Thank you,
two different
Justin.
dudes.
Yeah, the firefighter in training.
Is James in a box still there?
James in a box is still there.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad.
So you know James and you got Greg.
Well, no, I got to be honest. I said to Alyssa the other night when we were watching, because I don't know how many episodes in we are, but like
This is week 3?
Is it week 3?
He knows the guys better than I do because I was calling it out. I was like, yeah, it's the firefighter. He's like, no, it's not. It's that guy. And I was like,
well, yeah, because I've watched the episodes with you, and like I'm not gonna lie, like whoever that dude is that was in the box, like from an objective standpoint, like he seems kind of like the most normal, like best looking dude there, and yet he gets like no attention. So I'm like,
because he's too normal.
Well, no, he's gonna come back in the end. That's how they do it. It's always the guys that they don't show all right away.
Or the
like
normal
Greg,
ones get off so soon because they're not content creators.
Yeah. Well, Greg's a front runner, so we obviously know he's not going to win.
Yeah.
He's too nice.
Yeah.
They also are not a good match.
He doesn't deserve her. Hit me up here. Come to Boston. Just kidding.
You should try to get Greg on here.
Apparently he was in Boston 2 weekends ago.
Oh, was that what you sent? Someone sent.
Oh
it
yeah,
to
I did.
us.
I did.
Yeah,
I said I need to find him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever go out?
Nope.
what was he doing in Boston? Just
I don't know.
Just fucking around.
Yeah.
So I didn't meet him, so that's sad. But
Next time.
we'll
We'll keep our eye out.
But yeah, I didn't. That was the only information I retained from The Bachelor.
It's still boring, honestly.
Yep.
There's
I'm
nothing
excited
going
for
on.
the drama to heat up later in the season
When there's less guys.
Yep, and I know who everyone is.
What is it?
Then I'll have more
episode?
opinions.
The preview for the next episode, it's that one guy like goes all psychopath and starts tackling everyone. Did you watch the preview?
Oh my
for the
god,
next?
no, I didn't.
What's his name? I love my favorite part of all those is when they put all the guys super hyped up on testosterone and like make them wrestle. Like that cowboy wrestle that they did was hilarious.
I hated that.
It was hilarious. But
The mud wrestling?
Yeah, but you know that you're putting these guys who are all super hyped up on testosterone into a potentially dangerous situation.
It was a weird situation to put people in, because like they were the dudes who you could tell like were trying super hard, and it was like, all right, you're kind of a hardo.
Yeah, we talked about this. It's a bad luck either way.
Exactly.
If you
Bad
try
luck
too
either
hard,
way.
you're weird. If you try not enough, you're a little
If you like
weird.
laugh while some dude if you're like giggling as some dude manhandles you, you also like it's also a bad look.
There's no way to come out of it looking good.
Yeah.
But well, I think they play like flag football on the next one. But this guy goes way too hard.
Wait, I did see this, and it's like no one knows if he's okay. He's laying on the ground.
Oh yeah, they
There's
call
an
the
ambulance.
medic. Yeah,
And I'm like, he's obviously okay.
maybe
No,
not.
they just do that to people. Tune in
Yeah.
next week.
Of course he's gonna be.
He's
okay.
gonna be fine.
I don't want to say I hope someone gets hurt, but I hope there's some drama. I don't know.
Damn, it's cold-hearted.
It's just one of my favorite parts about The Bachelorette is when they try to get all the guys, they pit them against each other and make them like fight.
Yeah,
Cracks me up.
yeah,
Well, that's all we have. It's still boring, like I said.
yeah.
I hope it gets better.
It'll heat up soon.
Still not really a fan of Katie, but whatever.
I'm not a fan of her. I don't think I will be at all.
No.
No,
I'm gonna keep
I don't,
watching.
I don't like her either, to be completely honest.
No, I'll keep watching. I just don't really like her.
Yeah.
So, oh well. Well, that's all I have. Does anyone else have anything?
I just want to add, Dana, if you're, if you have like an hour free now and you're no longer watching like The Bachelor, there's another program that runs like about an hour length that you could probably like catch up on.
What is it?
It's this one.
Our podcast. You can even watch it on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
can watch it.
You guys are on freaking YouTube. You guys made it.
All right.
You're in the big leagues.
I have a lot of traveling to do. I have a lot of places to be, people to see. On my travels, I'll listen.
Perfect.
Promise.
Or just when you're bored, like sitting around the house or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Our show.
It sounds like totally something I'm gonna do.
If you guys are out there, this show is great for if you're absolutely bored out of your fucking mind.
And you literally
with
have nothing
absolutely
else to
nothing to do. Like I'm talking like anything is better than this.
Last resort.
For sure.
Tune in. Why not? You literally have
What
nothing
a
better
damn
to do.
promo, people.
And if you're
Good
thinking
job.
about sponsoring us, don't, because your product probably sucks.
We're gonna be extremely honest. Are they cute?
No, they're all right.
All right.
Good times.
Well, that was fun. For anyone who is actually interested in watching and or listening, we are on Spotify and Apple Music. Also on YouTube, if you want to watch us, we look a little glistening. We're glistening down here.
Yeah.
We look great.
I said I was gonna start dressing up for this, and every week I show up and I'm like, meh.
That's all right. You can still watch us. We're pretty entertaining. We're kind of cute. I don't know.
Entertaining.
And I was just joking too. Please sponsor us. We love all this shit.
No matter what it is, we love all your shit. Besides those alcoholic gummies, don't sponsor us.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You actually owe us a new pack of those.
Literally, anybody but those sons of bitches who made the alcoholic
Smith and
gummies.
Sinclair.
Smith and Sinclair. If you're out there,
Smith and Sinclair.
yeah,
I
fade
still
us.
have them in the bottom of my bag. I haven't thrown them away.
Get
yet,
rid of those.
So they're all smushed.
Yeah, well, why don't you feed them to like a pig or something? It's absolutely
Oh my
disgusting.
God, they were not that
Give
bad.
them to a homeless person.
That's
You know what?
That's the last thing.
We're
a
gonna
homeless
start.
person
We're gonna
needs.
do a charity fundraiser, and proceeds are gonna go towards hiring a taste tester for Smith and St. Clair because apparently they don't have one on
Oh
staff.
my God,
'cause
you
their
guys are so
product
dramatic.
or
is
someone
shit.
distributing all the flavors to the bags because we got fucked.
Zero.
Yeah, they literally
Got the
took
worst
Yeah,
flavors.
I think they have a box of good flavors and a box of shitty flavors, and whoever filled our bag was pulling exclusively from the shitty flavor pile.
Well, Alyssa also did just get the cheap bags. We're poor.
It was
yeah.
still like $40.
So what was the
Oh,
difference?
that's wicked expensive.
And you got ripped the fuck off.
The other one was like $60.
What was the what's the
Here's
difference
that
though? Was there just more in the other one? Or
Yeah, it was just a bigger bag, so probably the better ones.
Oh,
I
for
don't know.
$20 more, we'll give you the good flavor.
That's what I need.
There you go.
I'm not spending
All right.
$20 more. I'm broke. I don't know.
Well, anyway, yeah. Like she said, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, sponsors if you're out there. Could be you, except Smith and St. Clair.
Hit us up.
And maybe we could do we got the wine and cheese coming up. Ladies' night, you guys are going to be hosting a wine and cheese in the future. We're going to be doing some cool other cross promotions. So we got some cool stuff in the works. We're going to keep following up, see if Dana ever decides to listen to her own show. We will not let that go.
Go ahead and follow us on Instagram also. We're posting a lot of polls that you guys can follow up from last week if you haven't watched. There's a whole conversation about Walmart Dale.
Oh, yeah, Walmart Dale.
Courtney with a Q. A full recap.
We're really trying to get the social media up and running now that we got like the shows off. Not that Dana would know, but we have the shows going off and we're getting the social media going, blasting that stuff out there. So we appreciate you guys. Stick with us. We'll be doing some more cool stuff.
Yeah. So our Instagram handle is ladiesnight_HB. Our Ladies Night presented by Hedge Better on Spotify and Apple Music. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.